This is City Graham's House Sounds. I'm Gillian Driscoll, and I'm here with Sarah Hauser from Löwin. You guys are a pretty new band, so how did you all meet and form and come together?
Well, I guess the genesis of Löwin was my former band kind of fizzled out, and I had all these songs I was sitting on, and I knew I didn't want to just, give up on music. I wanted to still play in bands and stuff, so I contacted Chris. He's actually an old friend from Boston, we both moved here from Boston, and the two of us kind of started just jamming through some of the songs that I had as a two-piece, and then once it felt, really solidified, we brought in Nate on bass, and then Kyle came later. It was a very natural progression of things.
And how do you document things that inspire you? Do you record stuff in your iPhone, or do you write them down in a journal?
Yeah, I think the last person on the planet to get an iPhone, so I'm still figuring it out. But I definitely do record demos on my phone quite a bit. I definitely keep a journal. I'm a waitress, so I write notes on whatever is around me when I'm at work and keep them. But I am blessed with the memory of an elephant too, so I've got a lot shoved up here most days too. Old-fashioned way. I actually broke my back on New Year's, and when I was like 18.
How did you break your back?
I was being an idiot, and I fell off the side of a house. It's actually not a very cool story, but I totally was fine. I mean, I broke 3 vertebrae, but I walked away from it pretty much scot-free. Like, I didn't have any repercussions really from it. But yeah, so kids, don't be an idiot when you're 18.
What's something that you do that people don't necessarily know about?
I play mostly guitar in Löwin, but I actually was a competitive classical pianist for about 13 years. That's what I went to college for. It was like my main steez, and then in the last 3 years I've had this glorious love affair with electric guitar. Last Valentine's Day was actually a blast. I played a show with another local band called Calliope Musicals, and we covered all of Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. I'm actually named after a Fleetwood Mac song, and I love that album. It's one of my favorite albums, just the turmoil and the drama and stuff from it. The rumor, or the story that I was always told, which has like varying degrees of truth to it, was that Stevie Nicks had an affair with Don Henley. The story that I was told by my mother, anyway. She got pregnant and miscarried, and Sarah was the daughter she would have had. She's definitely one of my spirit animals, so it's kind of cool to actually like the person that you're named for.
If I was to look through your record collection, what would I find?
Well, if you're looking through my vinyl, it's mostly old stuff. Lots of Stones, Beatles, Neil Young, all that stuff. Pretty much anybody that's I love textures, and I love stories, and I love really loud guitars too. But yeah, kind of a little bit of everything.
Stuff you can headbang to.
Yeah, stuff with grooves. That's stuff that's it hits you when you hear it.